It's gratitude journaling time. 52 prompts and a year of gratitude, and I am on number 16. Draw something that lights up the darkness that you are grateful for. I wish you could have seen the moon that night when I took this video. It was so beautiful. The moon was a lot bigger than it looks like on camera. I love that it looks so bright even though the sun hadn't fully set. So that's what I'm going to work on, is drawing the moon. And I'm going to make mine bigger because it was bigger to my eyes. And it's going to be so cool. While thinking about this prompt, it occurred to me that everybody has seen the moon, no matter who we are, I guess, unless we're blind. But for the most part, anybody who's lived on Earth has had that same experience. It's kind of cool to think about it like that we're all connected in that way. Like kind of how when you meet a new person, you try to find things that you have in common, like songs or movies you've all seen. All of us have seen the night sky, so in that way, we're all similar. The moon feels like a symbol of hope to me. Since its job is to reflect the light from the sun on most evenings, it's like a reminder that though the sun is gone from us for a short time, the moon is there, letting us know the sun is still light and still close by somewhere, and we'll be back soon. And for now, while it is dark, we can still enjoy the reflected light. I have to admit that before I did this prompt, I didn't know where the moon was, like which side it would be on of my house. I guess I haven't been going out much at night. So this was actually a really good one because it made me think about where the moon was and realize that it would be nice to see it and see out into the outer world at night more. I think sometimes we get a little bit too busy in our lives and we forget the simple things like the moon and things like that are just always there for us all the time. It was nice to take a break and look for something that I guess I was forgetting about. When I was a kid, I had this room and it looked right outside to the moon at night. And it was really cool. The moon would literally just beam right down on my face. And I would open the curtains on purpose because I loved to look at it in the night sky. Every night, I'd turn off my light and I'd watch it till I fell asleep. And it was really cool to see it moving across the evening sky every night, all the time, and going through its phases. If you would like to follow along with the same prompt list that I am using, you can go onto my website. And there is a free PDF there that you can download, and it has all the prompts for the whole year. It has definitely helped me to feel more grateful. I hope that anybody else who used it would feel the same way. This picture actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to in the beginning. I was a little worried at the beginning with how the colors were turning out, and there was like a weird spot on the paper, and I don't know why. But it's actually turned out really well as I've continued on with it. One of my favorite things was actually doing the moon, which took hardly any time, just with the masking fluid, and then doing the little craters on it. When I was looking at the moon that day, I really wanted to make sure I got the texture of the moon because it's actually a really pretty texture, I think. It's pretty faint because it's just a little watercolor, but it was fun to get just a little bit more detail on it. And then these trees were pretty fun too. I mean, I think just doing little watercolor trees is always fun. And the sky in real life was actually a lot more vibrant, but I actually really like the subtle, darker color that I have going on here. I think it makes it just look like it's evening and it's getting quiet. And so I think it turned out really well. The next prompt is, draw something that makes you feel good about yourself. Stay merry and creative.